What it do, baby boo? It's your girl Dell, and welcome back to A Bacon No Bacon, motherfucker. If you're new here, it's really simple what we do here. Sit back, relax, and listen to a nigga tell a story, a joke. I might try to explain some shit to you. Before this first series of funny now, traumatic then, ain't nothing but some funny ass stories. Let's get to know each other before we dive into the bullshit. You hear me? Now, episode 1, real simple. It is called The Black Ass Whoopings. Woo-wee. And I would love to start it off by saying, grandparents should not retire from whooping ass. Do you hear me? Can't nobody whoop your ass like a grandparent whoop your ass. I don't give a damn what nobody say. This comes from personal experience now, because I kept getting my ass beat by my maternal grandmama. But I listened when she beat my ass over some shit now, because she tried to beat me damn near dead. All right, I come up with concussed after the goddamn times. But this lady, I don't know why I kept playing with her. She was from the deepest south of the Mississippi. This is walk on hot tar barefooted, hunt down a deer with a spear, come back, clean that hide, and wrap you up in it kind of woman. Okay, and I stayed getting on her nerves, y'all. I don't know, I was hard-headed, hell. This was not the lady you wanted to piss off. Like, she'll love you, but she'll kill you halfway dead if she need to. And I stayed bouncing between the two. Now let me set the scenery for one of the worst assholes I done got by this goddamn lady. I'm about 6, baby. I'm at home. I done had me a good week at the academy. I ain't get in trouble because I stayed getting in trouble every other day. Honey, I done did my homework already. Okay, she done refilled the candy bowl with the good candies, the Snickers and the Hershey's and shit, so I ain't gotta go stealing no cakes and cookies. That's the only time you was gonna catch me stealing was for some cake and some cookies. I was the greedy little motherfucker now. I'm laying in the bed, cause I got a big old day tomorrow at Dad's house, okay? So I'm getting ready to hunker down. She done busted in my room like SWAT. Lifted me out this bed like she finna WWE slam me. Like, oh God, what the fuck I done did? Okay, I'm trying to think. Did I sneak some cookies or something? I forgot and she caught it. I don't know. You know, my memory is fuzzy right now because she caught me off guard. I'm sleeping. Before anything went down, she done dragged me to her room and she's questioning me, you know, where they at, what you did with them. I know you did something. I'm like, what, grandma? Again, me thinking cakes and cookies, but I ain't do it because she gave me some ice cream. So I'm like, it can't be that. Now let me explain. Grandma done went to the beauty supply store while I was at school and got her some of them roll-on perfumes, her little white diamonds and her Chanel No. 5, okay? That's all she wears. She smelled like church all the time, okay? And she done came home and misplaced them. You hear me? Because where the fuck was I at, y'all? Okay, just keep that in mind. No old people. And when I got home, I was with her all goddamn day. Sitting with her, doing my homework and stuff, right? Keep this in mind now. So she's sitting here, she questioned me. I'm like, Grandma, what you talking about, girl? I don't know what you're talking about. She said, my perfumes, girl. You done stole my perfumes. I'm like, Granny, why would I steal perfume? When have I ever stole perfumes? Now, if you would have came up to me and you said I done stole these little Debbie cakes, some honey buns, cakes, and cookies or something, I said, well, shit, girl, maybe. Hell, I can't keep track, girl. You know, I got a sweet tooth. I would have just sat there and took that ass whooping out because I lost track. She done snatched me up and laid me on this bed because I'm chuckling now because I know this is absolutely ridiculous, girl. And then she laid me on this bed and she pulled a brown leather belt out from somewhere. I'm guessing the crack of her ass because I ain't see this belt the entire time we was talking. I'm looking dead at her. She ain't reached for nothing. And I was scared of the motherfucker. I knew it was finna get serious. She done snapped this belt together, let me know that this fresh leather, I'm scared than a bitch. Now I'm like, ooh, that's new leather right there. That need to be broken into it. She finna use my little ass. Lord, now I'm scared than a motherfucker. Cause you finna whoop me for something I ain't do now, girl. I can't sit here take this kind of ass whooping. Y'all know the granddaddy from the Boondocks. That's exactly how she was beating my ass. This lady jumped a good 3-4 feet. She done cleared some feet in this goddamn air and just wha-cha down on my poor little booty. She gonna say, where they at? All I could say is, she done knocked all the air out my body. You know how much force gotta be behind that belt for you to just go, and you can't breathe no more. I'm twitching like a little cockroach, girl. I'm twisting. Y'all, she is getting me everywhere. Feet, back of my neck, everywhere she could get me. I said, I cannot sit here and take this ass whooping for something I know I didn't do. She raised me better than that. She the one who taught me. So now I'm like, fuck it, girl. Roll around, do something, jump up. I'm doing it all, girl. I'm trying to survive like I'm in Mario Kart. Ding, ding, ding. Like, fuck, by any means necessary. Now, midst of me doing all this jumping and jiving, guess what I done seen on her tall ass dresser? Sitting there in a clear plastic bag. Her roll-on perfume. I know damn well this ain't what I seen. I'm getting beat for it. Now, my little ass, it's like, fuck it. I gotta show her where they at. I extended my polar arm. Lord, I just gave her full access to fuck me up, and she took it. Cause the moment I said, Granny, they up there, and I extended my little arm, she wrapped that belt around my arm and yanked it. Lord, I nearly hit that motherfucking dresser. Girl, I'm getting up looking like Tina just got her ass beat by Ike. I'm sorry, Miss Tina. Rolling. Love you, girl. Rest in peace. But girl, I'm getting beat up. I want you to know I'm beat up and tired. I'm sick of this shit right here. I'm sitting up and I'm pointing, I'm jumping. They up here, grandma, please grab them. And she's like, oh, okay. Lady, what? She grabbed this bag, y'all. I swear to you, she gonna open it, look at me, and start counting them. Like, girl, I ain't grab your bag and steal something back up there. You know better than that. You know I couldn't reach up there. She gonna be like, oh, they was up here. Yeah, grandma. That's where they was at, girl. What we gonna do now? You done beat me for something I didn't do. Y'all tell me why she tell me go lay down in the bed. She gonna come back upstairs with a bowl of butter pecan ice cream. Grandma, I don't want this black segregation, this black oppression ice cream. You gonna beat me like a slave and feed me like one too? I don't need nothing sweet today. This is a hard knock life. Ain't nothing sweet about this. You know how upset I gotta be for me to turn down something sweet, girl? I went to bed sad and mad as fuck that night. Now, the lesson I learned from this ass whooping, very simple. Keep track of your shit and her shit, baby, because if she misplaced it, you gonna die. Baby, I knew where everything was 24/7. She was never gonna catch me off guard again. Now, it is a very important skill to learn now. You gotta learn to keep track of your shit now. I'm glad she taught me then, but she ain't had to beat me like that. I will say that following week, I did deserve this ass whooping. I know I didn't last long at all. I had shit built up in my chest. I knew I was gonna snap. Before we get into it, at this academy, I was not the child you wanted to make a bet or a dare with. Please don't get into it with me. I was about it, and I was just gonna walk the fuck away. Whatever punishment come my way just comes my way. Alright? Now over the weekend, one of my cousins done hooked me up with some braids, my little braided beads, little rattle, you know that black girl magic, honey. So my best friend and I, we checking out my hair like, oh girl, don't I look so cute? She hyping me up like, yes girl, you look so cute. You know how we do. You know how we do now. And it was this new boy. He ain't know I was that child now. He coming over here with the bullshit. And he gonna come shake his little braids. Now, I will say he had him some long, luxurious braids. But, I don't know what the fuck you want from me. You come shaking your braids in my damn face. I was like, what's up? What that mean? He said, my hair longer than yours. I said, and it's dull, baby. You ain't got no type of pizzazz to it. I said, how you gonna have long hair and not do nothing with it? It make it look ugly when it's like that. I'm just being a little asshole. Because why is you coming over here fucking my vibe up? Just anything at this point, because you fucking up my vibe. He take it up the ass because I call his braids dull. And he was like, well, my mama say my braids is beautiful. I said, your mama is lying to you because she gave birth to you. That's her job. Again, I was a little asshole, okay? Now, during math, they put him in front of me. I don't know why. They should have known better. They said this little boy right in front of me, and he keep leaning his braids back, and he's shaking them on my paper. Now, this math, I got to pay attention, and you fucking with me. And I asked him real nicely before I started this bullshit, hey, can you please stop? Because I'm trying to focus. Y'all, he gonna turn around and say, what you gonna do? Cut my hair? All right, nigga, if that's what it takes, shit, I guess. Like, fuck it, that's what you want. And my friend, my homegirl Ruth, sat right next to me. She looked at me and she was like, ooh, girl, I'm sorry, good luck, because she knew I was finna do some bullshit. I said the next time the little boy leaned back, He finna have a gap in the back of his head. Fuck around with me. And he leaned that hair back and he shook them braids. I took them scissors, shook. I took about 5 braids. He got a nice braided bob. I'm clean as fuck. And I blew on the back of his neck so he could feel that breeze. Y'all, he got scared, snapped the fuck out the back of his neck, and he started crying because he turned around. I'm just waving his braids in the air. Now, Mr. Brown, he already knew I was not the child you wanted to bake a deal with. That was the only time I was going to do something stupid. If you leave me alone, I was a good little child. So the moment he see it, he was just like, y'all just go down to the office. I ain't even got time for it. He took me down to the office. At this academy, the principal was one of my aunties, okay? I ain't like this hoe because this hoe ain't like me and I ain't give a damn. I still don't like that hoe. I hope a bird shit on her wig today. I really do. I'm sitting in this conference room. It's me, the principal, my auntie, his mama, and his auntie. He not in here because he too busy crying and he said he too scared to be around me. And mama is going off. She get real disrespectful at the tongue now. She calling me every type of bees and N word you could think of now. Remember who raising me at this time. I'm living with grandmama. I can't take too much of this bullshit before I get disrespectful back. I'm a firm believer. You don't need to be yelling at no child that ain't chose. You definitely don't need to be cussing at no child that ain't chose. Because you don't know how the fuck they was raised, honey. I respect adults, yes, but if they get disrespectful, show them respect is earned. Not just given because age. That's how I was fucking raised. So she getting real, real reckless. Okay, she gonna ask me, well, what you gotta say for yourself, little girl, since you just out here being a ruffian? I said, oh, I can speak now, Miss Obese. And she said, excuse me. I said, Miss Obese, last name T, Obesity. That's what you look like, talking crazy to me. You know me, I'm real quick with it, honey. She get mad as fuck because her sister start laughing and my auntie start laughing. I'm like, who the fuck you getting reckless with? So now she's screaming that I need to be expelled from school. Her son ain't gonna be saved and she ain't gonna let him stay here if he here. I said, then move schools. I mean, you did it once and brought him here. You can move him again. It's another one down that way. I'm getting real smart at the mouth, right? At this time, my granny walk in. Now, I already knew Granny wasn't going to get too upset about what I did because it just made sense. He asked for it. I gave it to him. And that's exactly what happened. Well, she was like, why should my grandbaby be expelled for doing what your son asked her to do, right? Raise your son better. I'm like, that's right. Right. And then she want to mention that I called her Miss Obesity. Now, grandma ain't like when I got too disrespectful with adults. So I was like, this bitch right here just signed my ticket to her ass whooping. Fuck you. Okay? And that was all it took. Now, my auntie done said I'm suspended for like 3 days. And grandma, immediately when they said that shit, grandma beat my ass from this conference room all the way to the car. That belt ain't leave my ass the entire time. Even when she got me in the car and she was walking around to the driver's side, it still felt like she was whooping my ass. She got me hanging halfway out the window, whooping my ass as we is driving home. She is going at least 45. I'm about to fly out this bitch. She ain't give a damn. I said, Grandma, why am I getting beat? And she was like, for being disrespectful. That ain't your job. That's my job. You just sit there and you say, okay, till I get there. I said, so now I'm getting beat for defending myself when the first thing you taught me was if someone get rude with you and disrespectful for you, stand up. What kind of shit is this? This is backwards teaching. But after a while, I was like, you know what, she right. You know, I'm a child still. Let me remain in the child's place. But that adult need to learn how to be a fucking respectful adult at the end of the day. Now, what did this lesson teach me? If your ass get in trouble in school, just shut the fuck up and wait for your parent to come do something. I ain't learned that shit to the end of high school. So, hopefully y'all learn it soon. As always, it's your girl Dale. Thanks for joining me here at Oregano Bacon. Hopefully I see you next week. Love ya.